दर्शकवृन्द र स्वागत छ यहाँलाई दराज सेलर समिट 2020 मा। नेपालमा पहिलो पटक भर्चुअल सेलर समिट भइरहेको छ। म हुँ सुदीक्षा श्रेष्ठ, तपाईको लागि यो प्रोग्रामको होस्ट र मसँग हुनुहुन्छ टेम्पल प्याकुरेलजी। उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ दराजका चीफ कमर्शियल अफिसर। टेम्पलजी, अहिले त यो कोभिडको सिचुएसनले गर्दाखेरि पनि दराजमा कति धेरै नयाँ सेलर्सहरू एड हुनु भएको छ होला, कति धेरै नयाँ युजर्स बायर्सहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ होला। हुन त दराजको बारेमा कसलाई थाहा छैन र, तर पनि यी नयाँ सेलर्स र बायर्सका लागि दराज के हो त भनेर हामीलाई भनिदिनुस् न।
थ्याङ्क यू सदीक्षा। सो यस, यो साल स्पेसली यो इयर होइन धेरै नै नयाँ सेलर्सहरू आउनु भएको छ। आम स्योर कति सेलर्सहरूलाई दराजको बारेमा अलरेडी थाहा छँदैछ एन्ड युआर सेलिङ अन आवर प्लेटफर्म। तर जसले यो पर्टिकुलर इयर होइन यति धेरै सेलर्स नयाँ सेलर्सहरू हाम्रो जोइन गर्नुभएको छ, उहाँलाई छोटो दराजको बारेमा इन्ट्रोडक्सन दिनुपर्दा। सो दराज इज एक्चुअली वी कन्सिडर इट नम्बर 1 लिडिङ मार्केट प्लेस हियर इन नेपाल होइन। इट्स प्रेजेन्स इन 5 डिफ्रेन्ट कन्ट्रिज। नेपाल आफैमा भयो, पाकिस्तान, श्रीलङ्का, म्यानमार, बङ्गलादेश। we're part of a subsidiary from an Alibaba group होइन। Alibaba group कै पार्टमा छौँ र यसले गर्दाखेरि there's a lot of learnings, knowledgesहरू, expertiseहरू जुन Alibaba कम्पनीबाट आउँछ। That's something we are here to bring this growth, bring this knowledge and expertise to our seller base. Yes, COVID situation has been very difficult and we've seen a big comeback from all of you, from all of our sellers होइन। कसरी चाहिँ हामीले दसैँ क्याम्पेनबाट we've really bounced back and we really look forward to it going forward.
Also टेम्पलजी, यहाँले पनि भन्नुभयो दराजका सेलर्सहरू धेरैजना हुनुहुन्छ, बायर्स पनि धेरैजना हुनुहुन्छ र अलिकति हामीलाई डेटा पनि सेयर गरिदिनुस् न। दराज कसरी चाहिँ अहिले जुन ठाउँमा छ यो ठाउँसम्म कसरी पुग्यो त दराज?
Yeah, good point Sadiqa. So it's been a big journey हाम्रो लागि हेर्नु भने। We started around 2012 होइन। Now we're in 2020. So numbersहरू हेर्दाखेरि now we're close to delivering 27 cities where we have one big warehouse, sort center छ, we have 18 hubs. Close to 470 DEX riders-हरू हुनुहुन्छ होइन। Plus in addition to that 1.8 million users होइन come into our app होइन। त्यसै गरी if you look at our products, you come on our platform अनि सर्चहरू गर्नुभयो भने you will see a lot of assortment, close to 500,000 assortmentहरू छ होइन, where people will find a lot of products which you might not find in a lot of other channelsहरूमा। So and most importantly, all these viewers that's watching, we have 6,000 sellers on our platform, which is one of our biggest strength on the platform, and we believe that's how we've been able to lead the marketplace.
Thank you टेम्पलजी। अवश्य पनि दर्शकवृन्द यस्तै दराज सम्बन्धी जानकारी यहाँहरूले आजको प्रोग्रामको थ्रु आउट नै पाउनुहुनेछ। म यहाँलाई छोटो एउटा जानकारी गराउन चाहे आज कसले तपाईलाई के को बारेमा जानकारी दिँदै हुनुहुन्छ भनेर। हामी स्वागत मन्तव्यबाट सुरु गर्छौं दराजका सीईओ मिस्टर बीआरके मिकल्सनको। त्यसपछि दराज नेपालका एमडी लिनो एल्हेरिङले उहाँका केही कुराहरू राख्नुहुनेछ। त्यसपछि हामीसँग दराज हेड अफ ट्राफिक अप्स मिस विदा प्रधानजी हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँले चाहिँ दराजको मेगा क्याम्पेन्सहरूका बारेमा यहाँलाई जानकारी दिनुहुन्छ। त्यसपछि टेम्पल प्याकुरेलजी फेरि आउनुहुन्छ र वाइ सेलर्स म्याटर टु अस, किन चाहिँ दराजका लागि सेलर्सहरू महत्त्वपूर्ण हुनुहुन्छ भनेर उहाँले हामीलाई जानकारी दिनुहुन्छ। त्यसपछि हामी चीफ अपरेटिङ अफिसर विमल अर्यालजीलाई बोलाउँछौँ र उहाँले चाहिँ दराजले आफ्नो अपरेसनल स्ट्र्याटेजीलाई कसरी अपग्रेड गरिरहेको छ भन्ने बारेमा जानकारी दिनुहुन्छ र अन्त्यसम्म हामीलाई साथ दिनुहोला दराज सेलर अवार्ड्सका लागि। धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद टेम्पलजी, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच र तपाईलाई एकै क्षणमा हामी अवश्य पनि फेरि बोलाउनेछौँ।
थ्याङ्क यू सदीक्षा।
दर्शकवृन्द, यहाँलाई पनि अब हामी जानकारी दिलाउन चाहन्छौँ। हामी कार्यक्रम सुरु गर्दैछौँ दराजका ग्रुप सीईओ को स्वागत मन्तव्यबाट। सो आई वुड नाउ लाइक टु इन्भाइट मिस्टर बीआरके मिकल्सन।
I'm BRK Mikkelsen. I'm the CEO of Daraz. Namaste to all of our sellers in Nepal. Some of you have attended previous year's seller summits, and to you, I say welcome back, my friends. It's good to be here with you again. Some of you are attending the seller summit and preparing for 11/11 for the first time. To you, I say welcome to the family. Every year, I set a high aspiration for the team and for all of us as a community for the coming year. You've seen how much we've invested in technology, logistics infrastructure for our sellers just over the last 12 months. And in the end, our growth and success is tied directly to your growth and success. Never forget that we are truly on the same team. And we will continue fighting side by side with our good sellers and filtering out the bad ones so we can build a bright future of e-commerce in Nepal. You also saw our commitment to Nepal during the COVID lockdowns. We supported the government with donations of medical equipment from Alibaba, and importantly, you saw the seller stimulus package that we launched to help you, our most important business partners, through the crisis. Now we've started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was very happy to see the strong recovery in business performance in Nepal in October. This makes me very optimistic, and as always, I want to thank all of you for standing by us and believing in us in the same way that we believe in you. I have one request for all of you this year. Please help us spread positivity around e-commerce in Nepal. Let's tell the critics that e-commerce is worth believing in, that we are overcoming the challenges one by one, and that we exist to serve our customers and earn their trust. E-commerce has a bright future in Nepal, and we all fight tirelessly for customer satisfaction. And now, it's time for the biggest play of the year to come about in November and December. As always, we've committed our entire organization to ensure the success of our mega campaigns. And we will deliver, so be ready. You now have all the tools and the knowledge you need to maximize your returns. We trust you to give it your best and to ensure that your customers are served in the best possible way. Let's make that the goal this year. It's been a tough year, but now let's take our destiny into our own hands and blow the roof off in the last quarter of the year.
Thank you, Mr. Mikkelsen. यो स्वागत मन्तव्य पश्चात अब म बोलाउन चाहन्छु दराज नेपालका एमडी मिस्टर लिनो एल्हेरिङलाई उहाँको मन्तव्यका लागि.
Thank you, Satiksha. Hi everyone, my name is Lino Aldering. I'm the Managing Director of Daraz Nepal, and I'm very, very happy that so many of you joined in here today. 2020 has been a very, very tough year for all of us. COVID really has been transforming our lives significantly, and also obviously we all have really felt the impact of this pandemic. What is very, very important for us to always keep a very strong relationship with all of our sellers, or also with our new potential sellers. What is very, very important is that we always usually try to kind of communicate with you, not only on our regular calls, but also sometimes on a frequent basis have events like our Seller Summit. You might remember that some of you joined 2018 when we really hosted a very, very big event with the Seller Summit 2018. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it in such a way this year because of the pandemic. Nevertheless, I'm very, very happy that also this year we could, for the first time ever, create a Seller Summit and actually do it in a virtual manner. And that's super exciting for me and also hopefully for you. Amongst all the markets where Daraz is active, Nepal has been really hit the hardest. And really the lockdown really was felt very, very significantly in this country. When we presented last year to a wide audience our aspirations to lead Nepal into a digital era, we really wanted to ensure that we also show the growth prospect for this country. And this is very, very important that obviously we came in here for a reason. Alibaba also invested into Nepal for a reason. When we presented our 6 aspirations to lead Nepal into a digital era by 2022, we really wanted to focus on also showing you in which direction we wanted to go. The first aspiration that we presented last year was all about sales. And we really wanted to also show last year that we are very confident that with all of our sellers, with all of you, we can achieve actually 100% year-on-year growth in terms of sales. When we compare last year to this year, with all the disruptions even happening in the last months, we still achieved a growth year-on-year of more than 200%, which is phenomenal. And despite the circumstances, I think a very, very good outcome. The second aspiration that we all wanted to focus on is all about you. And when we presented last year that we really wanted to ensure that more than 20,000 sellers are becoming active on Daraz and do digital sales, this is a huge goal that we always set for ourselves. When we look at where we are already standing right now, we already have more than 6,000 sellers on the platform, including many of you who are tuning in here today. And that's super exciting, and that also makes me confident that actually by the end of next year, we can really achieve this huge, huge target altogether. The third aspiration that we presented was about digitizing the logistics ecosystem. And that's a huge, huge, huge challenge because everyone knows how the infrastructure also in this country is. And we're working very, very closely with all our logistic partners to make sure that the industry becomes a lot more better and also a lot more digitized. The fourth aspiration that we presented was all about users. And this is also super important for you. We have again very, very ambitious targets, and we really want to ensure that you get access to as many users as possible. Our goal for end of next year is to reach more than 5 million monthly active users in Nepal. And this is also a huge chance for you that you don't only reach, for example, customers in your local community, but you can actually also reach pretty much consumers in other cities and also hopefully in the future in other countries. This is something that we're very, very much working on. The fifth aspiration is all about payments. And also here it's very important to highlight that, and you might have seen in the last months also that we have been focusing on this very, very much to really ensure that we're bringing more banks online. We're focusing really on digital payments through debit and credit card, and also obviously focusing on wallet integrations like eSewa. And this has a major advantage not only for customers in terms of convenience, but also a major advantage for you. And the major advantage for you is obviously if people prepay, there's a much bigger commitment, and that eventually also helps you to ensure that more items eventually get delivered to the customers and are not returned back to you. When it comes to the last and the sixth aspiration that we presented, this is a big one. And we really wanted to focus on also job creation. And we really see us as an ecosystem builder. We don't only want to create a company here, but we really want to create the infrastructure here to really boost and bring Nepal to a new level. And what our goal was that we presented last year is that we want to create more than 100,000, more than 1 lakh jobs by end of 2022 related to e-commerce and related to Daraz. And obviously that doesn't mean that all these people will be working in our company, but this really means like all the participants who are really on the platform, for example, our logistics partners, our payment partners like banks and wallets, and obviously also you should grow through the platform, and all of us together, we are really growing this ecosystem. So these were the aspirations that we presented, and I also really confidently can say you that we're on a very, very good path, and also we will work very, very hard to ensure that going forward, you really will work in a very professional ecosystem. There's still a lot to do, and we need to really tackle it all together. What is very important is to say that it's not only about the big brands. For us, it's really important that we also focus on empowerment. And this is also the Alibaba vision that we're following very closely, not only in China, but also in many other countries where we're active, that it's really about empowerment of small businesses, of medium-sized businesses, and also obviously of entrepreneurs like you. So this is super important to highlight. Generally, we obviously want to always keep giving you more access to more consumers, and obviously going in this direction together is going to be super crucial for all of us. When we look a little bit back of what have already happened in the last, I would say, 2.5 years since Alibaba came here in the country, and since we really started on building the ecosystem, we really focused on, I would say, a lot of things to also make the industry a lot more professional. I would say it really starts with technology. And that really meant that we really focus on making our app better, right? So that customers really see in a very personalized way what they should see. One customer might see something completely different than another customer might see. What is also important to say is that we also really focus on the technology from our infrastructure perspective. This means that we obviously focus really on bringing better systems for our logistics partners, but also really bringing better systems for you. You all are familiar, or at least the sellers who are already working on our platform for a while, are familiar with our Daraz Seller Center. This is something where we have really put a lot of effort and time and also money to make this system really according to all the requirements that you have. And the great thing is, it's not only Nepal specific. We're using the same technology in our neighboring countries where also Daraz is working, such as in Bangladesh, for example. We're also very much active with this technology in countries like Pakistan, our biggest market within Daraz. But we're also using it in other Alibaba businesses, no matter if in Singapore, Philippines, or even in China directly. And that really also should show you that this is really state-of-the-art technology. In addition, we really focus on a lot of launches of new concepts. And I think some of you might have seen is that, for example, we're not only focusing always on sales, but we're also focusing on certain initiatives like Daraz First Games, which you might have realized in partnership with Paytm from India, where we're also now launching gaming section on the platform. You might ask yourself now, why gaming? in the end, it's all about the engagement. We want to ensure that people are coming back to the platform and are entertained. And sales is obviously something that in the long run always will happen, but also it's all about entertainment. And this is where we all need to work together to really support also on the entertainment front. In addition, we also focused a lot on launching new concepts like Daraz Mall, our premium section, which also some of the sellers probably here on this here today are also part of. We also launched Daraz Mart, our grocery section, and we also, like I said earlier, we really focus a lot on payments by focusing on debit and credit card developments, but also focusing on integrations like eSewa. So there's really happening a lot of stuff, but I would still say we're obviously not done. There's still a lot of things that we need to improve. We're a young team, we're not perfect. There's still really every day a lot of work required, and we always require your feedback to ensure that eventually we become better, that the industry becomes better, and then eventually also you become better. Lastly, I also would say that generally we're also focusing obviously on mega campaigns. And you might have realized that also over the last not only months but also years, we really launched a lot of new concepts in Nepal, and most importantly our flagship campaign 11/11, which is now also approaching very soon. And I think I'm super excited about this. It's going to be a very different 11/11 this year, despite all the circumstances that we're in. But again, we're going to make it a big campaign, and we're only going to make it a big campaign together with you. And this is an excellent opportunity for you also to generate sales. We know that during the Dasein times, the markets were not as buzzing as usually. They were not as vibrant, and online and e-commerce is booming. We see the traction, we see the adoption of consumers, and that should make you very confident that again, you don't only sell in your local community, but you actually can sell nationwide. And COVID, despite all the struggle that we're facing, it has really accelerated this trend, and that's also why it's really the best time, it's the right time to join our mega campaigns like 11/11.
Thank you, Mr. Lino, for sharing those aspirations with us. यो aspirations सुनेर दराजका सेलर्सहरूले पनि मोटिभेसन पाउनुभयो होला भनेर हामीले विश्वास लिएका छौं। अब हामी बोलाउन चाहन्छौं मिस विदा प्रधान। शी इज द हेड अफ ट्राफिक अप्स र उहाँले हामीलाई दराजको मेगा क्याम्पेन्स जस्तै दराज दशैं धमाका, 11/11, 12/12 का बारेमा जानकारी दिनुहुन्छ।
Thank you, Sadiksha. Namaste and welcome सबैजना सम्पूर्ण सेलर्सहरूलाई। म विदा प्रधान, हेड अफ ट्राफिक अप्स एट दराज। सो आजको सेसनमा चाहिँ हामी सबै हाम्रो बिगेस्ट क्याम्पेन अफ द इयर 11/11 को बारेमा टिप्स एन्ड ट्रिक्स को बारेमा डिस्कस गर्छौं, एन्ड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विथ दिस। यस वर्ष हाम्रो तेस्रो पटक हुँदैछ 11/11। कतिपय सेलर्सहरू पहिलाको 11/11 मा पार्टिसिपेट गर्नु भएको थियो होला, कतिपयको लागि चाहिँ यो पहिलो पटक नै हुन्छ पार्टिसिपेट गर्ने। र लास्ट इयरको ग्लिम्प्स दिनु पर्दाखेरि हामीले भन्न सक्छौं कि 21 टाइम्स अपलिफ्ट इन टर्म्स अफ ग्रस मर्चेन्डाइज भ्याल्यु, 12 टाइम्स अपलिफ्ट इन टर्म्स अफ अर्डर्स एन्ड 10 टाइम्स अपलिफ्ट इन टर्म्स अफ बायर्स। यो सबै नम्बरहरू सुन्दा हजुरलाई अचम्म पनि लाग्छ होला, तर द्याट्स वाट ह्यापन्स इन 11/11। भर्खरै भनेको नम्बर्सहरू हजुरले कसरी प्राप्त गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ त? The first and foremost thing for a seller is to participate in all the campaigns opened by Daraz for the sellers. यसमा के गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ? हजुरहरूले आफ्नो बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स एकदमै राम्रो डिस्काउन्ट्समा र पर्याप्त स्टकहरू मेन्टेन गरेर चाहिँ सबमिट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। So the main purpose of submitting in a campaign is to get the visibility and increase the visibility by 5 times. So the chances of customer buying your product will increase by 10 times. 11/11 मा अर्को सेल्स बढाउने तरिका भनेको एउटा सिम्पल एन्ड इजी तरिका, which is seller promotion tools, जसमा हजुरहरूले फ्री शिपिङ, भाउचर्स, कम्बोज एन्ड बन्डल्स क्रिएट गरेर कस्टमर्सहरूलाई अट्र्याक्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र यसरी नै सेल्समा कन्भर्ट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। र यो सबैको डिटेल्समा चाहिँ पछि टेम्पलले आएर पनि एक्सप्लेन गर्नुहुन्छ हजुरहरूलाई। 11/11 का सेल्सका साथसाथै कस्टमर एक्सपिरियन्स मेन्टेन गर्न पनि उत्तिकै इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुन्छ। त्यसको लागि हजुरहरूले फर्स्ट एन्ड फरमोस्ट थिङ भनेको सफिसियन्ट स्टक मेन्टेन गरेर क्याम्पेनमा पार्टिसिपेट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि फ्युचरमा सेलर क्यान्सलेसन जस्तो इस्युजहरू अभोइड गर्न सक्छौँ र इभेन्चुअली कस्टमर एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ बेटर हुनेछ। सेकेन्ड अफ अल, रेटिङ्स एन्ड रिभ्युज। कुनै पनि कस्टमरले एउटा पर्चेस डिसिजन गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ एउटा प्रोडक्टको रेटिङ्स र रिभ्युज चाहिँ हेर्ने गर्दछ। सो त्यसको लागि यु हेभ टु मेक स्योर द्याट अल द रेटिङ्स एन्ड रिभ्युज अफ यर प्रोडक्ट्स आर इन प्लेस। As you know, happy customers always brings you bigger business. त्यसै गरी हरेक मेगा क्याम्पेन्समा एउटा इम्पोर्टेन्ट फोकस भनेको प्रिपेमेन्ट रहेको छ। प्रिपेमेन्टले बायर्सहरू मात्रै होइन सेलर्सहरूलाई पनि उत्तिकै फाइदाजनक हुन्छ। फर्स्ट थिङ, prepaid orders are much of higher value than the COD value. Next thing, prepaid orders are less likely to get cancelled. त्यसैले हजुरहरूको या कुनै कस्टमर्सहरूको बीचमा कुनै पनि इन्टरेक्सन हुँदाखेरि हजुरहरूले always try to promote prepayment, whether it be from your social media platform, whether it be from your Daraz store page. So prepayment लाई चाहिँ जहिले पनि promote गर्नु होला. Having said this, Darazले यो मेगा क्याम्पेनको लागि के गर्छ त? First of all, we invest a lot of money in terms of paid marketing, offline marketing, and we generate 10 times much traffic than in normal days. So त्यसैले हजुर सेलर्सहरू र हामी Daraz team, let's try and make this mega campaign a huge success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Vida Pradhan. तपाईले दिनुभएको यो टिप्स, ट्रिक्स, सजेसन्सले हाम्रा सेलर्सहरूलाई आउँदो 11-11 क्याम्पेनको लागि अझ रेडी राख्नेछ भन्ने हामीले विश्वास लिएका छौं। कार्यक्रमलाई अगाडि बढाउँदै अब म निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु दराज नेपालका चीफ कमर्शियल अफिसर टेम्पल प्याकुरेलजीलाई र टेम्पलजीले वाइ सेलर्स म्याटर टु अस, तपाईहरू दराजका लागि किन आवश्यक हुनुहुन्छ र किन इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुनुहुन्छ भनेर उहाँले हामीलाई भन्नुहुनेछ।
Thank you, Sadiksha. Handing over. So we have big focus on customers. Our sellers are like how much we invest heavily in marketing. Customers are like a platform. Like we're investing into different channels. Vida lebin touch up gareko jasto kasari chai aba performance marketing haru हामी use गर्छौं. So more and more customers come into the platform. अहिलेको current aba data हेर्यो भने we have close to भनौं न लगभग 10 लाख customers that come on our app every month हैन. We aim to go close to लगभग 10% of our population, which is almost like 30 lakh jati customers that will come on our app every month. We want to achieve this in close to like next few years. And yes, it's going to be a difficult challenge, but we're going to make sure we invest heavily into this, making sure that everyone comes on this platform accordingly over a course of time. Just going back to alikati Linole mentioned gareko jasto Daraz first games haina, which is a technology shared with Paytm. This is a concept very similar to where you go to a malls and त्यहाँ mall मा गएर चाहिँ customer go to food court, त्यहाँ गएर खाना खान्छन्, and then they come down and then they go to shopping. So it's a very similar concept where we're trying to get customers to come on our app, games haru khelni हैन, त्यही अनुसारले games खेल्छ, and then when they get bored they'll probably check out other products haru, and then they come and do shopping हैन. So this is the similar concept we're trying to bring in onto our platform. जसले गर्दा चाहिँ customers can shop more, they can enjoy even more on the platform. But then having said all of this, this does come with a lot of challenges in terms of हाम्रो सेलर्सहरुको लागि चाहिँ कसरी चाहिँ यो कस्टमर्सहरुलाई रिच गर्ने हैन, कसरी चाहिँ यो कस्टमर्सहरुलाई बेटर सर्भ गर्ने. So in that sense, I want to touch up alikati on how sellers can use a lot of these tools and features that we provide to you, and how you can use in terms of those services. So we have a very systematic approach. Kasari चाहिँ यो टुल्सहरु दिएर सेलर्सहरुलाई चाहिँ कसरी चाहिँ we give them an opportunity, we give them those tools to serve these customers जति पनि हामीले यो कस्टमर्सहरु प्लेटफर्ममा लिएर आउँछ. र यसले गर्दा हाम्रो सेलर्सहरुलाई थाहा होला, we launched Daraz Seller Center in 2018, which was a tool where जुन back end बाट चाहिँ सेलर्सहरुले प्रोडक्ट्सहरु अपलोड गर्न पाउने, त्यसैगरी अर्डर्सहरु प्रोसेस गर्न पाउने हैन. So this was one easy way for sellers to become एकदमै इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट, आफ्नै तरिकाले चाहिँ आफ्नो पसल जसरी चलाउनु हुन्थ्यो त्यसरी नै यो पोर्टलले चाहिँ it gave them this access to run these businesses on our platform. And alongside this, यसलाई अझै पनि efficient बनाउन, then we came up with something called app, Seller Center app. पहिला we launched it in Android, and after a few months we came back to iOS, which made really easy for sellers जसले चाहिँ अब अहिले एपको जुन यो जमाना छ हैन, जहाँ चाहिँ कस्टमर्सहरु सेलर्सहरु सबैजना एपमै इन्गेज्ड हुनुहुन्छ. यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ it's been very easy so far from feedbacks that हामीले पाइरहेको छौं सेलर्सहरुबाट. It's been very easy for them to process orders, upload products, and get engaged with customers much more easily. Then comes हाम्रो अब promotional tools-हरु हैन, जुन चाहिँ such as अब seller picks भयो, जहाँ चाहिँ more like Facebook मा products-हरु तपाईले कसरी boost गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, त्यसरी नै हाम्रो प्लेटफर्ममा नि using these tools you can boost your products yourself, with millions, half a millions of product on our platform. How do you stand out your products हरुलाई चाहिँ कसरी छुट्टै देखाउने त भन्दाखेरि you use this seller picks tool जसले गर्दा चाहिँ यु क्यान बुस्ट प्रडक्ट्स त्यसै गरी फ्री शिपिङ यु वान अफर हाम्रो सेलर्सहरूलाई आफै फ्री शिपिङ अफर गर्नु छ यु अफर इट योर सेल्फ एन्ड देन यु पुल दिस कस्टमर्स टुवर्ड्स यु आफ्नो सपहरूमा अट्र्याक्ट गर्ने त्यसरी गर्नु छ एन्ड देन लेटर अन वी केम टु भनौँ न इन्स्टेन्ट मेसेजिङ च्याट विच वाज अ बिग रेभोल्युसन जहाँ चाहिँ कस्टमर्सहरूलाई कसरी सेलरसँग कन्ट्याक्ट गर्ने देयर वाज अ टाइम वेयर कस्टमर्स वेयर रिचिङ अ लट टु दराज नाउ दिस हेज बिकम सो मच इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ सेलर्स क्यान नाउ डिरेक्टली गेट इन टच विथ कस्टमर्स क्यान गेट डिरेक्टली इन टच विथ सेलर्स वेयर देयर इज सो मच लिटल नोइज प्रडक्ट्सको बारेमा हुनसक्छ होइन सर्भिसको बारेमा हुनसक्छ मोर फोटो चाहियो मोर डिटेल्स चाहियो यसको लागि चाहिँ बिकज अफ दिस यु क्यान कन्भर्ट मोर कस्टमर्स from Daraz to your customers. This is how IM has become a big revolution. त्यसै गरी एडिसनली हामीले वेबिनार्सहरूमा इन्साइट्सहरू हुन्छ नि इन्साइट बुक्सहरू दिएर चाहिँ के चाहिँ सर्चेसहरू भइरहेछ त हाम्रो प्लेटफर्ममा होइन के चाहिँ राम्रो क्याटेगोरिजहरू छ जुन चाहिँ एकदमै सेल भइरहेछ यो क्याटेगोरिज यो सर्चेसहरूको चाहिँ इन्फर्मेसनहरू हामीले वेबिनारबाट दिएर चाहिँ हामीले हाम्रो सेलर्सहरूलाई चाहिँ वेयर मेकिङ देम अवेयर कि मार्केटमा कस्टमर्सहरूले के खोजिरहेछ र युजिङ दिज टुल्स दे क्यान फाइन्ड दिज प्रडक्ट्स सोर्सेस गरेर प्लेटफर्म मार्केटहरूबाट सामानहरू खोजेर चाहिँ प्लेटफर्ममा ल्याएर हाल्न सक्नुहुन्छ एन्ड दिस गिभ्स देम हेल्प्स them grow their business even further. One more thing that came recently, only a few months ago, which was seller live chat. We know our sellers were complaining कि हुन्छ नि कसरी चाहिँ for every claims they wanted to raise, every complaints they wanted to raise, जहिले पनि फोन गर्नु पर्थ्यो, email पठाउनु पर्थ्यो. Now we made this one step simpler. You just go on app, Seller Center app, go to chat, and whatever questions you have, we have our customer services for you who's there to serve you better, and you can just raise these questions on the chat services. Then we launched something again called Business Advisor. You can now have database to everything with customers coming on your platform. You know कुन प्रोडक्टले राम्रो काम गरिरहेछ, कुन प्रोडक्टले राम्रो काम गरिरहेको छैन, कुन प्रोडक्टमा राम्रो प्राइसेस छ, कुन प्रोडक्टमा राम्रो कन्भर्जन भइरहेको छैन हैन यो चीजहरु चाहिँ you can now see everything on Business Advisor, which has been one big revolution, and we are already seeing how many sellers are using and these businesses are making most use out of this, and we're really happy about it. And lastly, but not the least, Daraz University, which is this main pinnacle of all these learnings. A lot of our sellers, close to 80% of our sellers come on this Daraz University every month, and they come there, they learn there, and they're taking a lot of learnings out of this, and we hope to invest more into Daraz University, put more learnings into it, put more videos and tutorials into it, so that our sellers can become even more and more educated, and they can take more informed decisions. So why we invest in these tools and technologies for our sellers? Fundamentally, sellers are a big part of our business, one of the most important stakeholders of the business. हामीले कसरी हेर्छौं as a Daraz भने when sellers grow, the business grows. When sellers serves better, we are able to serve our customers better. And we know times have been very tough because of this whole COVID situation, Corona ko situation le गर्दाखेरि it's not as easy as it seems to be able to serve customers better when you're having challenges with businesses in terms of how to run a business. Resources or crunch भइरहन्छ र यो लकडाउनहरुको जुन सिचुएसनहरु छ यसले गर्दाखेरि business are finding it difficult to sustain, and this is where we look into our investments and see how we can provide different ways in terms of supporting हाम्रो seller base life, and that's where we came up with the Sahayatri program, which was a big success, and our sellers loved it. We had close to 8,000 seller sign-ups, and almost from those 8,000 sign-ups, 2,100 sellers are already serving our customers. They're already selling on the platform. And what we did in Sahayatri was हाम्रो SME sellers जति पनि small medium enterprises हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरुलाई चाहिँ हामीले 0% marketplace fee. So anything you sell on the platform, we do not charge anything. In addition to this, हामीले चाहिँ weekly payment cycle लाई प्लेसमा ल्यायौं because businessहरुलाई चाहिँ cash flow को effectहरु होला. हाम्रो पहिला bi-weekly थियो, so we moved it to weekly payments, so they get more money into their business running. जसले गर्दा चाहिँ they can probably serve effectively, they can grow even more, and they can come back, recover back from the whole lockdown situation much more quickly. And there's also more services we add in addition to Sahayatri, जस्तै चाहिँ express onboarding service. पहिला it used to take close to 1 week when we brought it down by a couple of at least 3 days down, so sellers were able to come on the platform and be able to sell within 4 days of time. एन्ड विथ दिस कोभिड च्यालेन्जेस होइन अब सोसियल डिस्टेन्सिङहरूको कुराहरू छ होइन जहाँ चाहिँ अब वी आर ट्राइङ टु अभोइड फिजिकल इन्टरेक्सन इन प्लेस जसले गर्दा चाहिँ वी पुट अल्सो लट अफ एफर्ट इन्टु वेबिनार्स होइन जसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब सबै ट्रेनिङ्सहरू चाहिँ अनलाइन वी पुट मोर रिसोर्सेस इन्टु वेबिनार्स त्यसै गरी चाहिँ अब वेबिनार सेसन्सहरू झन् बढाउने होइन पहिला अब भनौँ इफ इट युज टु बी ट्वाइस अ विक वी मुभड इट डाउन टु 4 times a week so more and more sellers can then come and have training with these increased seller base that we were aiming for. One last thing was SME financing. So we're also looking into this financing project in collaboration with Nepal Bank, I know, but then we'll share you this more details in the future. But then yes, we really care about our sellers, and this is all the efforts that we do to make sure that sellers do come on the platform and they're able to serve the customer much more in an efficient way. With all these tools, support, services from Daraz, I know, it also comes with a responsibility on sellers. And to responsibility in terms of providing better service to our customers, there is a saying, best customer service is the best business strategy. We want our sellers to come with us to that journey. And keeping these things in mind, our compliance policies seller scorecard is in place, seller compliance is in place, seller growth is in place, where we do take away bad sellers ताकि good sellers also grow on our platform. And this is in terms of helping our sellers to grow even more on the platform, be able to serve our customers better. CXP, which is our customer experience, which is our new focus, which we want to really take this in the long run. So far, it was always about like bringing a lot of customers onto the platform, but now our focus also to give the best experience to our customers, making sure these customers keep coming back so that they come to your shop again, they buy again. So this is the new focus that we want to shift to, and we need a big support from our sellers to deliver this. Having said all of this, I'll hand it over to Sadiksha.
थ्याङ्क यू टेम्पलजी। म बोलाउन चाहन्छु विमल अर्यालजीलाई। उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ चिफ अपरेटिङ अफिसर र उहाँले दराज नेपालको अपरेसनल स्ट्र्याटेजी कस्तो छ र त्यो अपरेसनल स्ट्र्याटेजीलाई उहाँले दिन प्रतिदिन कसरी अपग्रेड गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने बारेमा हामीलाई बुझाउनुहुन्छ।
थ्याङ्क यू सदीक्षा। नमस्कार, म विमल अर्याल, चिफ अपरेसन्स अफिसर दराज नेपाल। आज भइरहेको यस भर्चुअल सेलर समिटमा दराज फ्यामिली लगायत दराज अपरेसन्स टिमको तर्फबाट यहाँलाई हार्दिक स्वागत गर्दछु। यसै सन्दर्भमा दराज अपरेसन्सको तर्फबाट केही कुराहरू उल्लेख गर्न गइरहेको छु। मूलतः दराज अपरेसन्सको मोडलहरू, हामीले गरेका पूर्व तयारीहरू र यो क्याम्पेनलाई भव्य रूपमा सफल बनाउनका लागि हामी कसरी कोल्याबोरेटिभ वेमा काम गर्न सक्छौँ भन्ने बारेमा कुराकानी गर्न गइरहेको छु। दराज अपरेसन्सको मोडालिटीको बारेमा कुराकानी गर्दा मूलतः हामीसँग दुईवटा मोडलहरू छन्। एउटा चाहिँ ड्रपसिप मोडल, जस अन्तर्गत हाम्रा सेलरहरूले चाहिँ ड्रपअप स्टेसन्समा गएर सामानहरू ड्रप गर्नुहुन्छ, ती सामानहरू फेरि सर्टेसन सेन्टरमा जान्छन् र अन्ततः ती सामानहरू लास्ट माइल डेलिभरीको लागि कस्टमरको डोर स्टेपमा पुर्याउने काम गरिन्छ। त्यसै गरी हामीसँग भएको अर्को मोडल भनेको चाहिँ कन्साइनमेन्ट मोडल हो, जसलाई फुलफिल बाई दराज भनेर पनि बुझिन्छ, जस अन्तर्गत हाम्रा सेलरहरूले चाहिँ हाम्रो वेयरहाउसमा सामानहरू ल्याएर राख्नुहुन्छ र कस्टमरको अर्डर आए पछाडि ती सामानहरू वेयरहाउसबाट पिक गरेर सर्टेसन सेन्टरसम्म ल्याइन्छ र फर्दर डेलिभरीको लागि लास्ट माइल हबमा पठाइने गरिन्छ। दराज अपरेसन्सको मोडालिटीको छोटो जानकारी पछाडि यस क्याम्पेनको लागि हामीले गरेका पूर्व तयारीको बारेमा जानकारी गराउन गइरहेको छु। विशेषतः यस क्याम्पेनको लागि हामीले आइडेन्टिफाई गरेको 4वटा की फोकस एरियाजहरू छन्, जस अन्तर्गत ट्रेनिङ एन्ड डेभलपमेन्ट, एक्सपेन्सन, टेक्नोलोजी एन्ड इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, इफिसियन्सी र इनोभेसन छन्। र यी मध्ये सबभन्दा मूलभूत कुरा ट्रेनिङ एन्ड डेभलपमेन्टमा हामीले विशेष फोकस दिएका छौँ, किन भन्दाखेरि अनग्राउन्ड एक्जिक्युसन सबै हाम्रो ह्युमन रिसोर्सले नै गर्ने भएको कारणले गर्दा यस क्याम्पेनको पूर्व तयारी स्वरूप हामीले आवश्यक जनशक्तिहरू अलरेडी हायर गरिसकेका छौँ र हाम्रा समस्त ग्राहकवर्ग, हाम्रा समस्त सेलरहरूको लागि सर्वोत्कृष्ट सेवा प्रदान गर्नका लागि अपरेसन्समा मात्रै 700 जना भन्दा बढी कर्मचारीहरू चाहिँ हामीले हायर गरिसकेका छौँ, जस अन्तर्गत 470 भन्दा बढी डेलिभरी हिरोजहरू हाम्रो कस्टमरहरूको अर्डर डेलिभर गर्नको लागि आतुर छन्। बिजनेस ग्रोथलाई मूर्त रूप दिनको लागि बिजनेस एक्सपेन्सन प्लानको पनि त्यति नै महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका रहन्छ। यही कुरालाई आत्मसात गर्दै हामीले हाम्रो आफ्नै दराजको लजिस्टिक्स विङ सहित 6वटा डेलिभरी कम्पनीहरूसँग सहकार्य गरेर नेपालभरि पूर्वमा कागडभित्तादेखि पश्चिममा धनगढीसम्म 27वटा भन्दा बढी सिटीहरूमा चाहिँ डेलिभरी सेवाहरू प्रदान गरिरहेका छौँ। यसै गरी हाम्रो कस्टमरहरूको सहजताको लागि 20वटा भन्दा बढी कलेक्सन पोइन्टहरू खडा गरेका छौँ, जहाँ कस्टमरले आफ्नो प्रिपेड प्याकेजहरू गएर फ्री अफ सिपिङ कस्ट प्याकेजहरू पिक गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। त्यसै गरी हाम्रो सेलरहरूको सहजताको लागि हामीले 18वटा स्टेसन्सहरू खडा गरेका छौँ, जहाँ सेलरहरू गएर कस्टमरको अर्डरहरू ड्रप गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ र त्यो सँगसँगै ती अर्डरहरू फर्दर फुलफिलमेन्ट प्रोसेसको लागि अगाडि बढ्नेछन्। यसै आगामी क्याम्पेनलाई मध्यनजर गर्दै हामी 20,000 स्क्वायर फिट भन्दा बढीको सर्ट सेन्टरमा अलरेडी सिफ्ट भइसकेका छौँ, जसले प्रत्येक दिन 70,000 भन्दा बढी प्याकेज प्रोसेस गर्ने क्षमता राख्दछ। त्यसै गरी हामीसँग 15,000 स्क्वायर फिटको वेयरहाउस छ, जहाँ 1 लाख भन्दा बढी आइटमहरू स्टोर गर्न सकिन्छ। हालसालै मात्रै हाम्रो क्याम्पेनलाई मध्यनजर गर्दै हामी पूर्णतया अलिबाबाको टेक्नोलोजी प्लेटफर्ममा माइग्रेट भइसकेका छौँ जो आफैमा अत्यन्त विश्वसनीय आफैमा अत्यन्त ट्रस्टेड र रिलायबल टेक्नोलोजिकल प्लेटफर्म हो र यस 1111 को म्यासिभ भोल्युम म्यानेज गर्नको लागि उक्त टेक्नोलोजिकल प्लेटफर्मले हामीलाई अवश्य नै सहयोग गर्नेछ भन्ने कुरामा हामी विश्वस्त छौँ। दराज आफैको वान अफ द कोर भ्याल्युज भनेको क्रिएटिङ चेन्ज हो र यो चेन्जको लागि हामी हर हमेसा हाम्रो प्रोसेसहरूलाई फाइन ट्युन गर्नको लागि हाम्रो प्रोसेसहरूलाई रिडिफाइन गर्नको लागि र हाम्रो प्रोसेसहरूमा रहेको इनएफिसियन्सीहरू पत्ता लगाएर एड्रेस गर्नको लागि तल्लिनु भइरहेका हुन्छौँ। यसै कुरालाई आत्मसात गर्दै हामीले हालसालै मात्रै सेलर स्केड्युलिङ टुल भन्ने मोडल डेभलप गरेका छौँ र जुन हाम्रो सेलर सेन्टरबाट एक्सेसिबल छ र यो टुलको सहायताबाट हाम्रा सेलरहरूले कुनै पनि पर्टिकुलर स्टेसन्समा कुन समयमा सामान ड्रप गर्न जाने भनेर समय बुक गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ र अहिलेको यस कोभिडको विषम परिस्थितिलाई मध्यनजर गर्दा यो सेलर स्केड्युलिङ टुल हामी सबैको लागि सहयोगी सिद्ध हुने कुरामा हामी विश्वस्त छौँ। र अन्त्यमा हामी सबैको सहकार्यबाट यस क्याम्पेनलाई कसरी सफल बनाउन सकिन्छ भन्ने कुराहरूमा केही कुराहरू प्रकाश पार्दैछु र लजिस्टिक्स अपरेसन्सको पर्सपेक्टिभबाट मूलतः दुईवटा की फोकस एरियाजहरू छन्। एउटा अन टाइम डेलिभरी, अर्को क्वालिटी अफ सर्भिस अलङ विथ क्वालिटी अफ द प्रडक्ट र यी दुवै कुराहरूमा लजिस्टिक्स पार्ट र सेलरको पार्ट बराबरी हिस्सा राख्दछन् र दुवैको सहकार्यबाट हामी हाम्रा समस्त कस्टमरहरूलाई सर्वोत्कृष्ट सेवा प्रदान गर्न सकिनेमा दुई मत छैन। फेरि पनि नेपालको ई कमर्स इन्डस्ट्रीमा अर्को एउटा इतिहास रच्नको लागि हामी आतुर छौँ र सदा चाहिँ यस यात्रामा तपाईँहरूको साथ र सहयोगबाट सफलताको शिखर चुम्नेमा हामी विश्वस्त छौँ। धन्यवाद।
थ्याङ्क यू बिमलजी फर यो भ्यालुएबल इन्साइट्स। तपाईँले दराजले आफ्नो अपरेसन्सलाई अझै अपग्रेड कसरी गरिरहेको छ र अझै स्मुथ बनाउनका लागि के कस्ता प्लान्सहरू छन् भनेर हामीलाई सेयर गर्नुभएकोमा। अब हियर एट दराज सेलर समिट आई वान्ट टु प्ले अ लिटल गेम बट आई कान्ट प्ले दिस गेम अलोन। त्यसै कारणले म टेम्पलजीलाई फेरि बोलाउन चाहेँ। टेम्पलजी वेलकम ब्याक अगेन।
हाई सतीक्षा।
सो इट्स अ भेरी सिम्पल गेम। आई हेभ 4 वर्ड्स विथ मी र त्यो वर्ड मैले तपाईँलाई भन्ने बित्तिकै तपाईँको दिमागमा के आउँछ त भनेर हामीलाई सेयर गर्नु पर्यो। आर यु रेडी?
ओके।
सो द फर्स्ट वर्ड इज नोभेम्बर।
That was easy. 11/11.
इट्स माई बर्थडे अल्सो है बाई द वे नोभेम्बरमा। दराज।
Shopping destination.
ओके। सेलर।
Backbone of Daraz.
व्हाट आई सेड अघि। तिहार।
Lights, celebration, shopping.
राइट इन्डिड तिहार पनि आउँदै गरेको छ। हामी सबै त्यसको लागि एक्साइटेड पनि छौँ। सो सिन्स यु हियर टेम्पलजी एन्ड सिन्स वी अल्सो कम टुवर्ड्स द एन्ड अफ द प्रोग्राम आई थिङ्क हाम्रो सेलर्सहरूले हाम्रो भ्युवर्सहरूले एकदमै कुरिराख्नु भएको मोमेन्ट पनि आएको छ विच इज द दराज सेलर्स अवार्ड। वी हेभ 4 अवार्ड्स विथ अस टु गिभ एन्ड द फर्स्ट अवार्ड इज कस्टमर एक्सलेन्स अवार्ड। यो अवार्ड हामीले बेस्ट सेलर रेटिङ र इन्स्टेन्ट मेसेजिङको रिस्पोन्स रेटको आधारमा प्रदान गर्न गइरहेका छौँ। सो यो अवार्ड कसले पाउनु भएको छ टेम्पलजी? प्लिज डु दि अनर्स।
Okay, so Customer Excellence Award goes to New Mistine Cosmetics.
Congratulations to New Mistine Cosmetics for getting the Customer Excellence Award. र अर्को अवार्डतर्फ हामी अब लाग्न चाहन्छौँ। अर्को अवार्ड रहेको छ पर्फर्मेन्स एक्सलेन्स अवार्ड। पर्फर्मेन्स एक्सलेन्स अवार्ड चाहिँ हामीले सेलर स्कोर कार्डको बेसिसमा बेस्ट पर्फर्मरलाई प्रदान गरिरहेका छौँ एन्ड द विनर इज
The winner for Performance Excellence Award is नेपाली पसल।
नेपाली पसललाई पनि धेरै धेरै बधाई छ यो अवार्ड पाउनु भएकोमा। आई होप यो अवार्डले हाम्रा सबै सेलर्सलाई अझ मोटिभेट गर्नेछ राम्रो गर्नका लागि। We still have 2 more awards to go and the third award for tonight is Lifetime Achievement Award. यस अवार्ड चाहिँ हामीले यस्तो सेलरलाई प्रदान गर्दैछौँ जो हामीसँग धेरै अर्थात् दराजसँग धेरै समयदेखि आबद्ध हुनुहुन्छ। And winner of Lifetime Achievement Award is?
The winner for Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Online Electronic Pasal.
धेरै धेरै बधाई छ अनलाइन इलेक्ट्रोनिक पसललाई पनि। दराजसँगको तपाईँको यो सम्बन्ध अझै आउने वर्षहरूमा राम्रो हुँदै जाओस्। हाम्रो हार्दिक मङ्गलमय शुभकामना। र लास्ट अवार्ड फर टुनाइट लेडिज एन्ड जेन्टलमेन टप न्यू सेलर अवार्ड। टप न्यू सेलर अवार्ड हामीले विगत 1 वर्षभित्र दराजमा रेजिस्टर गर्नुभएको सेलरहरूमध्ये उत्कृष्ट सेलरलाई प्रदान गर्न जाँदैछौँ। सो द टप न्यू सेलर अवार्ड गोज टु
Last but not the least, Top New Seller Award goes to Shanghai Toys.
कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स साङ्घाई टोयज। तपाईँलाई धेरै धेरै बधाई छ। र यो सँगसँगै आजको हाम्रो दराज सेलर समिटमा रहेको दराज सेलर अवार्ड्स पनि यही सकिन्छ। र यस सँगसँगै दर्शकवृन्द आजको दराज सेलर समिट 2020 को पनि हामी अन्त्यतर्फ आइसकेका छौँ। आज धेरै स्पिकर्सहरूले यहाँलाई धेरै ज्ञानगुणका कुराहरू सिकाउनु भयो। यहाँहरूले मुभिङ फरवर्ड आफ्नो बिजनेसमा ती टिप्स र ट्रिक्सहरू युटिलाइज गर्नुहुन्छ होला भन्ने हाम्रो आशा छ। जाँदा जाँदै दराजका सिसिओ टेम्पल प्याकुरेलजीबाट हामी केही कुरा सुन्न चाहन्छौँ।
थ्याङ्क यू सदीक्षा, थ्याङ्क यू भ्युवर्सहरू सबैलाई आज हाम्रो सेलर्सहरूलाई टाइम निकालिदिनु भयो, यो सो हेरिदिनु भयो, धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। यस कोभिड एकदमै डिफिकल्ट सिचुएसन भएको छ हामी सबैहरूको लागि, बट देन जसरी हामीले दसैँ क्याम्पेन महाबचत क्याम्पेनबाट रिकभरी देखिसकेका छौँ, सेलर्सहरू मोर एकदमै धेरै बेटर पर्फर्म गरिरहनु भएको छ, बेटर सेल्सहरू देखिरहेका छौँ होइन। र यो सँगसँगै 11/11 डोन्ट फर्गेट, इट्स अ बिग इभेन्ट कमिङ फरवर्ड, November 3rd, कार्तिक 18, डोन्ट फर्गेट टु सबमिट योर डिल्स एन्ड आई लुक फरवर्ड टु यु इन 11/11. Lino, do you like to add anything?
Thanks, Temple. Yeah, to all of you who have already been working with us for a while, I really want to say keep growing, keep improving, also offering the best customer experience possible, really delivering top quality products. And then I'm very, very confident that we're really going to make the next month very, very successful. And also to all the new sellers or potential new sellers, really make sure to sign up for that the world's biggest sale day by Alibaba that we're now bringing for the 3rd time here to Nepal. I'm very excited, our team is very excited, and I'm also very much looking forward to make this a big campaign with you together. E-commerce is the future, you're the future, Daraz is the future.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. And with this, we come towards the end of Daraz Seller Summit 2020. Templeजीले भन्नुभयो जस्तै 11/11 आउँदैछ। एज अ बायर म त एकदमै एक्साइटेड छु, एज अ सेलर तपाईँ पनि झनै एक्साइटेड हुनुहुन्छ होला भनेर हामीले विश्वास लिएका छौँ। 11/11 को यही भिडियोका साथ आजको दराज सेलर समिट हामी यही अन्त्य गर्छौँ।